Welcome to City Insider. In today's video we'll start with Man City paying €90 million to sign Eberechi. According to a report by Fitches, Manchester City are always on the lookout for players that can help further bolster their squad, and Crystal Palace's Eberechi is a player they admire. City could knock on the Eagles' door this summer with an offer that could seal the deal. Joined Crystal Palace in the summer of 2020 after working his way up in English football. The 25-year-old has gone from strength to strength over the years, and, of late, he has been a consistent performer for the Eagles. In the ongoing season, he has featured in 22 matches and has contributed towards 9 goals. His impressive performances over the past few seasons have put him on the radar of multiple top clubs from across Europe. While he is an integral part of Crystal Palace's first team and still has over 3 years left on his deal at the club, a move away in the summer cannot be ruled out given the amount of interest in him. Manchester City are one of the clubs that have been linked with the 25-year-old for a while now. The treble winners wanted to add him to their ranks last summer. They were in talks with the Eagles, but unfortunately, the two parties could not reach an agreement. Pep Guardiola's team were not ready to meet the demands of Crystal Palace, and the transfer fell off. Despite having failed to sign him back in the day, they still remain interested in the 25-year-old and could make a move in the upcoming transfer window. The Eagles want €90 million for their attacking midfielder who is capable enough to play left wing as well as a central midfielder. And, as per the report, Manchester City are willing to fork out that bigger fee to land the England international at the club. Man City identify Bernardo Silva'S replacement. The Citizens, currently embroiled in a three-way title tussle with Arsenal and Liverpool, will be fully focused on the remainder of the campaign. However, regardless of what happens in the race for the 2023-24 Premier League title, Pep Guardiola will go again next season but will almost certainly want some key additions, and with that in mind, according to a recent report from Fitches, one player the 7-time Premier League winners continue to monitor is West Ham United's Lucas Paqueta. The Brazilian playmaker came close to moving to the Etihad last summer before an illegal betting probe conducted by the FA scuppered the champions' transfer plans. Set for another summer of uncertainty, Paqueta, 26, could see his dream move finally materialize with Bernardo Silva tipped to join Paris Saint-Germain or Barcelona, both of whom are looking to prize the Portugal international away from England. Reportedly keen to see Paqueta replace the outgoing Silva, Guardiola is expected to instruct last season's treble winners to reignite their interest in the Hammers' number 10. Left-footed and boasting a wealth of creative talent, Paqueta could prove to be a shrewd acquisition and one that would undoubtedly improve playing alongside the rest of Man City's squad. In the meantime, although Silva's future has yet to be decided, there is seldom smoke without fire in the world of transfers. This is not the first time the 29-year-old has been linked with an Etihad exit, and with his contract set to expire in less than 2 years, this summer really could be the time the Portuguese maestro moves on in search of a new European challenge. Two big clubs tried to buy Savio from Man City. Girona and Troyes are both owned by the City Football Group, and there was some negativity on social media surrounding the reports of City signing the player. Former Troyes player Jerome Rothen was particularly unhappy with the news, but the club have reportedly struck a deal and City will pay. The Guardian have reported that the deal will be worth somewhere in the region of £25.7 million. Fabrizio Romano was the first to report that City were going to be signing Savio, and now the renowned journalist has made an interesting claim about Pep Guardiola's prospective new signing. Romano appeared on the JD Football YouTube channel to discuss transfers, and the current activities of City were mentioned. Romano first spoke about the club's interest in Lucas Paqueta, and he feels City are surely going to go after the Brazilian. He then moved on to talking about Savio, and then claimed that two big clubs have already tried to buy Savio from City, such is his talent and serious potential. This is despite the fact that Manchester City have not yet announced Savio as a new player. Romano said, "They will make official a really important signing. Obviously it's not a normal signing, but it's something that remains in the City Group family." Savio from Girona. This Brazilian guy is a fantastic talent. I can tell you here today that a top club from Germany and a top club from England. So two big clubs presented proposals to Manchester City around December to January for £35 to £40 million. City said no, and City are going to bring the player to Pep Guardiola in the summer. Barcelona legend hails Pep Guardiola. In March 2022, Phil Foden also told Manchester City's in-house media that the Catalan boss is constantly focused on the beautiful game and it is tough to know what he is thinking as his tactical ideas are extremely unique. In March, Jurgen Klopp hailed Pep Guardiola as the outstanding manager in his lifetime, while emphasizing that the most impressive facet of his career is not the fact that he has an enviable trophy cabinet. What impressed Klopp the most is £378,000 a week man's relentless desire to win, as well as how he continues to adapt tactically. Gerard Piqué was quizzed about his experience working with Pep Guardiola, and one of the aspects he revealed is how preoccupied he is with football. "Well, I think that he's a genius because he's obsessed with football and he can be all day in a room just watching clips and videos of the opposite team and try to find a way to attack them, how to defend," he said about the City boss told Sky Sports. "Everything is on the detail and he can control all of that. Also, I think his speech is very, very good." Gerard Piqué went on to hail Pep Guardiola as the greatest manager the game has ever seen. "He knows how to motivate the team in every situation, and this brings you to the best coach of his generation, and I'm sure that the best coach ever in the history of football." And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.